This is one of my good Klan stories. And and I also would like to say the only golf course manager or owner on the planet that ever offered me a job was Donald Trump. And this was back in the early 2000s. And he called me, because I sent a resume to his Palm Beach resort. But he didn't wanted me for that. He wanted me, if I'm not mistaken, for one of his resorts overseas, maybe Belize or somewhere. But anyway, they were in the Civil War. And when he told me that the military will walk all the workers 5 miles to work every morning and 5 miles back, but after 3 years, I'll be able to live on the resort as the golf course superintendent. I was looking for combat pay, which I guess he didn't know that I knew about combat pay. But my pay back in America was exactly the same as the pay he offered me for 2 years. Then after, or 3 years, 2 or 3 years, then after that, I'd be making, good money. But no, it wasn't worth the risk of me risking my life. And by the time I walked to work 5 miles, hell, that's a day work for me. Shit. And talking about walking 5 miles back? Oh, hell no, I couldn't take that. But he offered me a job, and he the only owner in America to ever offer me a job to this day. But one thing I agree with Trump about, they're good Klansmen and they're bad Klansmen. They're good people and they're bad people of all races. And because of the good Klansmen, hey, I'm 61 years old. But let me tell you this story. One day, I was in the dorm, and my buddy ran up, little Mikey. He said, Budgie, it's some black people downstairs want to see you, Budgie. They say, get dressed, Budgie, they taking you out to dinner. So I put on my clothes real quick, like, I'm thinking maybe my girlfriend Joanne, and maybe Shaka Khan taking me out to dinner or something, I don't know. Shaka Khan was her godmama. And I rushed downstairs, and it's my parents. This is the first time they come and see me, and they was together. And boy, they looked beautiful. They looked like movie stars. I couldn't believe it. And they say, we tried to call you, but it won't get through. Say we taking you out to dinner and do a little shopping, right? So I jumped in the car, and I said, y'all want to come see my dorm? My mom say, damn your dorm. I'm hungry. I said, oh well. Then little Mikey come to the car with a bomb. She was smoking. He said, Budgie, do you want some? I said, man, do you know that my mama and daddy don't play that, man? What's wrong with you? You know I don't smoke that shit. He said, oh, Budgie, I'm just checking on you, Budgie. I said, but, man, what you call on, Mikey? So, my mom and dad pull out and my mom say, Stubbs, that boy on drugs. I said, Mama, I ain't on no drugs. Man, you know I'm for that stuff. Mama, how I'm on drugs looking like I'm looking? I'm a fighter, Mama. I can't do drugs. Well, you's a drunk. I said, well, I ain't gonna question that, but I ain't no damn drug addict, right? So we moseying along, and we get to the restaurant, a steakhouse, some kind of rib joint. I don't remember what it was, but we go in there, and oh my God, it's 500 cowboys in there. age 50 on up. Now anybody who in that city, they know what that means. Them shot callers will snap up a finger, you go. I'm scared to death. My mama scared to death. And my daddy act like he in Hollywood. Cause he love white people, right? So the girl walked up, my mama said, you know what, they full, they just go somewhere else. And the girl say, oh no. We'll find somewhere for you. My mama said, no, that's okay. She say, please, we'll find somewhere for you. She walked us in, looked like there were 500 people there. And they sat her down next to Vincent Price, the actor. And me and my mama scared to death. I can hear her teeth when she never I'm open 1,000 miles per hour. My daddy just like, mama said, what wrong with you, man? Ain't nobody looking at you. Damn. Learn how to act in public, right? But my daddy loved white people, you know, so he was, well, he went in on the world because he thinking everybody know me because I'm the only black in golf course management, and he think the whole, man, them people don't give a damn about me. You know, though I thinking to myself, man, sit your ass down, cool. And the girl took our order. Mama ordered 3 small, you know, the little small round steaks with a little bacon wrap around it. She ordered 3 of them, blah, blah, blah. 5 minutes, the girl come back with 3 of the biggest steaks I've ever seen in my life. I think she say porterhouses. They were bigger than the whole entire plate. They had to bring another plate for the potato, which were big also. And my mama said, wait a minute. We didn't order this. The girl said, don't worry about it. My mama said, we are not paying for that. We didn't order this. This got to be $200 a plate. The girl said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Trust me. Right? Said, we'll charge you the same thing what the small one costs. Right? So I'm digging in that steak. Remember, I'm in college and we don't get this kind of good stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm just, oh my God. I'm digging in. Then they brought Vincent Price steaks. They was the size of a 50-cent piece. Vincent Price stood up in front of all our people and say, hey, look at them black people's steak and look at my little steak. And he was holding up with a fork. He say, hell, I'm going to go eat with the black people. They must be the celebrities around here. And everybody, all 500 people look like they went to laughing. And Vincent Price, I never know he was funny. I always thought he was scary because he played scary movie. But this man was funnier than Richard Pryor in Red Fox. And he just telling jokes, standing up about the black colored people and the big steak. Everybody looking at our steaks. And my daddy just smiling. And me and my mama heart is beating 1,000 miles per hour saying, oh Lord, what we done got into. I told you let go somewhere else. And my daddy say, Deji, your son a celebrity. And my mama looked at him so with a look that'll scare the meanest bobcat. And her teeth moving 100 miles per hour. Boy, she wanted to cuss this bro out. And I'm like, boy, this man ain't scared of nothing. Right? And I'm scared to death too. We eating a steak and oh, it was a lovely steak. Right? They couldn't even finish half of their steaks. And I asked the girl, can you get them? Can I get a doggy bite? My mom said, I don't want no damn doggy bite. Like we got them hungry or something. Say, we don't want no doggy bite. And I'm like, is this lady, what wrong with this lady? Shit. They have a steak. That's a whole steak. One for her and one for him because they won't gonna eat the steak or potato. They ate half of it, right? So now I'm mad because I can't believe I ain't gonna have no steak to eat tonight in in the door. We go to pay. The girl say, "Oh, come back now. You hear?" Mama say, "What do you say?" She say, "Come back again. You don't have to pay." Mama say, "What the hell you mean? We ain't got to pay. We got money." The girl say, "Miss, trust me. You don't have to pay. Somebody in high places care about y'all enough and told us don't charge y'all nothing no matter what y'all get and give y'all the best of everything. Please, miss, I don't want to lose my job." My mama said, "Go get the manager. Because y'all think black people ain't got no money." The girl said, "Miss, the person who told us not to charge you nothing, no matter what it costs, is the owner. And nobody never seen the owner before, miss. Not even the manager. We got bills to pay. Please, just walk out that door and y'all welcome back anytime y'all like." And my daddy say, "Come on, JJ. Come on. You're trying to celebrity. I keep telling you you're trying to celebrity." And I'm looking at him and I say, "Hey, miss, can I get something to go?" She said, "I'm sure you can. Bring your goddamn ass on him, boy. Like you got the home. Get your ass and let go, right?" So I'm like, "God damn, mama, I can't get a little something for the night. Come on, we'll get it somewhere else." Right? So we get in the car. And my dad's still on this celebrity BS, and I'm thinking about I could have had me some barbecue chicken and some ribs for the night for the first time in 3 years. And we get to this major shopping center and they getting me some winter clothes, which for the first time I was shocked. They getting me some winter clothes, some jackets and some decent blue jeans and stuff and shoes for the first time. I got me a pair of tennis. I feel like a movie star for real now. We get to the cash register. The girl rung up $300 worth of stuff. Bag it up. And she said, "Come and see us again. Thank you." My mom's standing there with the $300. She's trying to give it to the girl, and the girl like, my mama putting it out on her face. Say, "Do you see this money?" The girl say, "I was told not to charge y'all nothing." My mama say, "What?" Say, "Why do you fucking people think black people don't have no money? I'm trying to give you the money." The girl say, "Miss, I can't take that money. Look here, miss. I got a baby. I need my job." "Well, go get the manager. I want to see the manager right now. I want to know why y'all won't take our money nowhere in this city." The girl say, "Miss, the manager don't want to lose his job. The person who called we never seen before, miss. And he is the owner. He said whatever y'all get, to let y'all walk out the store with it." My dad said, "Daisy, that means we can get what we want." Mama say, "Take the money." Now the girl got water in her eyes. She said, "Miss, I can't, miss. I don't want to lose my job." And she said, "Well, who keep telling everybody not to take our money?" She said, "Miss, it's some powerful people. And you asking me these questions. Ask him. He know." Mama say, "Who is it?" I'll tell you when we get in the car. And I say, Miss, can I get a bicycle, a TV, a boombox, a refrigerator? She said, I guess. They said, whatever y'all want, get. And my daddy said, you heard that, Daisy? We can get you anytime we want. Come on, Daisy. My mama said, get y'all ass in that goddamn car. But Daisy, get in the car. Right? So me and my mom, daddy, we get in the car. And my mama said, you, too, you're about the stupidest son of a bitches I ever saw. And at the time, I didn't know what she was talking about. You know, and on the way back to the college, we weren't going back to the college before we left that parking lot for that place. She said, I'm going to ask you one time. Do you want to go home? And we'll find you another college. And I said, Mama, I've been begging y'all for 2 years to get me out that place because the Klans had a hit on me. Y'all never will come get me. That first year I asked y'all probably 100 times, please come get me. Take me out of this place. Y'all ignored me. Now I'm in my last year and I'm about to make my dream come true. It is a real possibility because now I'm making all A's. So it's no doubt in my mind I'm going to graduate. It's something in me going to make sure I get this degree. And it got to be for a reason. Take me back to the dorm, please. The whole while she taking me to the dorm, you can hear her teeth moving 1,000 miles per hour. Her teeth moving. Her teeth moving. It happened so fast, I forgot to even get something to eat for that night. You know what I mean? And she forgot to eat because she was worried. I get back to the dorm. I got all my stuff. Put it down on the ground, you know. And I said, give your baby boy a hug. And my mama was looking at me as if she never going to see me again. It scared the hell out of me. To the point where I said, Mama, what's wrong? Give your baby boy another hug, baby. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me, Mama. I'm undefeated, Mama. And plus, the Klan leader told me I don't have to fight no more if I don't want to. This is my 3rd year, Mama. I ain't got to fight no more if I don't want to. But I kept telling y'all on the property of the Klan. And all these years y'all won't listen. I said, but now the danger is over. They treat me like a human now. And as my mama pulled off, she was still looking at me like as if she never gonna see me again. And that's a scary look. Because I thought about that look all night. And I realized, you know, my mama clairvoyant, I can't say the word clairvoyant, like me. So I felt she felt something, so something told me to be extra careful. But after I graduated from college and went home, you know, me and my mama talk along. Cause I work in the beauty parlor with her sometimes, you know, and we talk and I ask her. I say, what did that man tell you when I was calling, asking y'all to come get me because of the Klan? She said, he told me that the college assured him that you will have escorts to each class until you graduate. I said, he lied, Mama. The only escorts I had was the Ku Klux Klan. I say, just like he lied and told you he paid for my college, just like he lied and told you he would give me and Cedric $50 a week or every 2 weeks. I said, they were all lies, mama. He sent me $5 two times. And she said, but why would he lie? Knowing your life was in danger. I say, the guy is weird, mama. I keep telling y'all that. I've been telling you since I was 10 years old that the guy is weird. And then we find out later, after he died, why he ain't come pick me up in 1983. He took out a life insurance policy on me. For if I die, he get $85,000. In that, the life of a chosen one. And this is one of my best Ku Klux Klan stories. And it proved that there are good Klansmen too. You can't put all of them in one category. Because you got some will save your life and give you your last, and they'll give you their last dollar. Thank you and God bless.